Wow, I love that. Da 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 da. Sort of that yelling initial hit of the cadence, and then the change into sort of a rap flow and drop down tone. And what caught me at first was obviously we have the mask not on. We're still not showing faces, but see the mask is hung up off to the side. What does that represent? Like we've taken the mask off and we're just bearing it all to us. We're being more vulnerable, yet we're still not showing the face. I don't know. That's wild. Stapled shut, inside and outside world. I love that dichotomy of writing right there, that juxtaposition of inside and outside world. Everything's going on out there, and yet I still feel trapped. See the irony in that of being like stapled in shut and sealed in tight within this world, which is a great wide open world of unlimited possibilities and information. I don't know. This is Slipknot. This is the way that they write, man. It's so great. The lyricism. Oh, come on, Spacebar. Work with me. Inside and outside world and sealed in tight. What's on the running claustrophobic. Closing in and out. Catastrophic. Not again. Claustrophobic. Closing in. Catastrophic. Love the alliteration of the CCC sounds right there. Wait for it. Smeared across the page, doused in gasoline. I wear you like a stain, and yet I'm the one who's obscene. I take that could be taken as someone specifically, or could be taken as a critic or the world out there, and wearing it like a stain, and a stain suggests something, you know, that you don't really want, that makes you look dirtier, and I'm the one who's obscene, but you're the one creating the stain that I have to bear and that I have to deal with. Wow, this is really interesting so far, and I don't know why, like the zipped in, sealed shut up tight makes me think of like an insane asylum, and I'm just like zipped into a straitjacket right now, processing all this. In all your sordid little insurrections. That's a hell of... I've never heard of an insurrection characterized in that way. What? That is wild. Like rising up, going through an insurrection, trying to do an overthrow. And maybe it could be like an insurrection of all your sordid... Like it's getting annoying, all of your bad insurrections. Just to paint it in that way could be taken sort of... Yeah, I'm sick of your... maybe social justice, your way of trying to brand this world and your way of rising up and overthrowing things, and it's not really accomplishing anything or getting anything done. That's why he paints it as a sordid way. Like, I'm sick of the world being in this way. This could be someone who's just like critiquing society as it is right now and just kind of so fed up in the shifts and the movements of the world. I'm just caught up in all the cattle. And then, yeah, that line, I'm just caught up in all the cattle, like just being one of the herd, just being herded this way and herded that way by society and being caught up in this outside world. And maybe the insurrections, like they make us think that we have control, that we can actually rise up when really we're just being herded amongst the cattle and we're just one of a number. There it is again, similar to the stain line. Like, isn't it ironic? I wear you like a stitch, like a scar, and I'm stitching it up to cover you up. And that the hurt is flipped. Again, you have sort of initial meaning of what it means to the speaker versus how it will be perceived. And isn't it kind of ironic the way this is said? This song is just kind of like dripping and like biting caustic irony to me. I'm rigged across the ditch and settled in the dirt. I wear you like a stitch. Yeah, I'm the one who's hurt.
your twisted little indiscretions. I've got no right to win, I'm just caught up in all the battles. Locked in clutch, pushed in place, hold your breath. Listen, I am a world before I am a man.
That little part when he's talking and just kind of that just breakdown, that transition into it, I just love it. Boom, boom, boom. It's just like, it's pulsating, it's throbbing like adrenaline almost. It's like we're getting ready to take the leap and we're just building, we're building, we're building, then we leap into it.
Hold your breath.
And like when he's talking, hold your breath, duh, duh, like holding your breath before the plunge, but also just the intonation is dropped down here, isn't it? So it's like reeling you in. Then we're going to push you out in a second, and he's going to go back to more of his yelling style and just aggressive voice.
Listen, I am a world before I
Yes.
am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that. I am a world before I am a man.
Oh, my favorite pincushion head that you see, voodoo doll head, just the outline of it right there in the one shot. Right there, that's dope. Oh, love just the change in focus right there. So the focus is here in the foreground, and then it switches to the keys in the background. That's nice.
I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget.
I am a world before I was a man. I am a world unto myself. I'm greater than this. You could be taken as existentially, like being one with the universe and a part of the universe, and I was a part of all this before I took my form as man. Or it could be said kind of in reverse, like I'm greater than man. I'm a world in and unto myself. I was a creature before I could stand. Again, relating to the world and sort of evolutionary, right? And then sort of Darwinism taking off. Or like I was a creature, I was a monster before I could stand. I was born to be this way, this monster that you see and that the world perceives me as.
And I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that. My end, it justifies my means. All I ever do is delay, but every time to evade the end of the road in my hand, it justifies my means.
Wow.
All I ever do is delay.
The end justifies my means. This isn't fucking depressing at all. And all I ever do is delay. So basically I'm delaying by staying alive, I take it as. So my death will justify the road and the way that I got here. That's morbid.
Justifies my means. All I ever do is delay.
I love Slipknot. It just makes me want to like gouge my fucking eyes out. It's great.
My every time to evade the end of the road. I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that. I am a world before I am a man.
I love the way in which this is filmed, right? Very close up and sharp. We're not like wider angle revealing too much. It's the expressions within the eyes, the mouth, the very close-ups of the mass of playing the instrumentation. And if you look at the way this is colored too, very simple. Like white background, they're all wearing black. Black on white. Sort of can be playing off morality, good and evil, good and darkness within us all. Black and white in that eternal struggle.
I am a man. I was a creature before I could
And it just looks fucking cool.
stand. I remember before I forget. Before I forget that. I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that. I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that.
Wow. You know what I just noticed too? I'm sat here cursing the whole time because this is like the aggression of the music. There wasn't one curse word, was there, the entire song? I just feel like Slipknot and Corey Taylor has a great metaphorical way of writing. And for me, it deals with the exploration of individual psychology, right? And obviously struggle and conflict and darkness. But also there's that societal element of trying to fit in within this world and just feeling outcast from it and just having so many things you dislike and so many triggers within it and kind of that juxtaposition and relationship of individual to society and just like feeling trapped in this world and pointing out the various hypocrisies of oneself, but also the external hypocrisies too. And I think that this song is another example of that. And because of the way it's written so metaphorically, you can just interpret it and kind of put your own stuff and your own imagery into it. I have no idea what that word was I just said, by the way. My brain is like all discombobulated today. I'm just like meandering through the hallways of my mind, but I really enjoyed that. I love the sound. I love the different take. Like, it's not as like shocking. I'm sat here like, all right, Slipknot, Halloween, let's go. Give me the mask. But the masks were hung up this time. Wow. I'm always here for the ride. Slipknot, you are Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys like today's video. Listen, if for some reason you're here at the end and you listen to me go on, then maybe you like my analysis. Do me a favor, support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. It really, really does go a long way. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive. It's Morley Knox Hill. You know, I'll catch you again.